chapter 6. Will I live on or will I die out? For the material aspect, I think it's quite easy and obvious. These particles will go back to Earth and find new ways into life forms. I feel quite easy to answer this part. But about thoughts and words and actions, I think if I misunderstand life, I will create thoughts and words and actions that are not aligned with life. And also if I cannot notice or feel the life in the words and actions and in the thoughts of others, maybe even if it's there, but if I cannot notice it, I also sort of misunderstand these words and actions, and I react. So if I can take the time out to let the words and actions of others arrive with me, and if I have enough time or I have enough practice to notice the life and the light and the love that is in these words and in these actions, even if it's quite hidden. So if I don't take the time or I don't have the practice to find this, or if I misunderstand life, I will produce thoughts and words and actions that are also representing this lack of life or this missing of life. And others, or the life in others, will try to let go of these words and these actions that I bring to them. Life in these other living creatures will try to heal what happened to them. They will try to let go of what they experienced through me. On the other hand, if I'm able to feel the life and share the life through my thoughts and words and actions, there is a chance that it arrives with others and it inspires them. And this, if it really helps them, will be useful and it will live on. At least I noticed for myself that I'm searching in my life for the things that work out and work out nicely, and work out well, and work out in the long term. And I found that it's those things that serve life. And so my practice is to search for them and to practice them, to carry them into the world. And they will live on much longer than my body is in this recognizable existence. And there is this challenge that we are bodies and minds. We are here and now, but it also means that you are over there, and if I speak now, my words reach you in my subjective future. And if I hear your words, they come from the past, because they take some time to arrive to my ear. And there is this distance, and it's this that we cannot directly influence each other. We can share words and actions, but what arrives is always up to the receiver also. And in the end, silence is probably the only perfect expression of, I don't know, or explanation or whatever of life and death. But anyways, I try to speak some words about it. So basically, I think where we misunderstand life, people try to deal with us, or maybe even try to help us, which can be nice. And where we serve life, we come up with thoughts and words and actions that are inspiring. And that's where people tend to try to learn from us, serving life. Living on, dying out. Who are we? Are we the traces that we leave? Are we the traces that we read? Yeah. Are we the silence between words? I think I told enough. That's my stories about life and death. Appendix 1. About challenging situations and beautiful situations, and how our interpretation, our dealing with these situations can be inspiring to others, and not just inspiring but also a good strategy of dealing with it in general. So if you look at the beautiful experiences and situations, if you're able to enjoy them and being able to, or being ready to letting them go, that's a high practice, but easing life. And about the challenges, if they appear, to accept them and to be ready to live with them. That's also easing life, and it opens your focus for ways to live with it and for alternatives, and also ways to solve it if it's possible. And about the beautiful situations, if we're able to let them go when they're over, it's easier to be open for new beautiful experiences and notice them when they happen, instead of mourning for the situations that are gone or not there yet. So these are things that I wanted to add about so to say understanding, or I mean accepting tough realities of life and dealing with them in a way that can inspire others.